Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Uniracers playthrough. In today's video, we're going to be getting the final silver medal that we need from Bounder, and in turn, we'll actually unlock 2 more tours as a result. So, we are going to see some new tracks today. I know that we haven't had any new tracks for about a week, but that is going to change in this video. So, let's go ahead and get this started, shall we? So we're going to go into Bounder, which is the kangaroo course, I guess you could say. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's start with last one. I'm going to try to actually take the shortcut this time, which I don't think I actually did in the previous video. Oh, even the CPU took the shortcut as well. The shortcut isn't... Oh, shoot. I thought it was going to go the other way. The shortcut honestly isn't too long and doesn't really skip a whole lot of stuff either. I think it skips like the one long twisty section. But, you know, it still skips something. So I think it's definitely recommended to take that shortcut as a result. And there we go. That is it for that track. 40.98. That should be a better time for sure. Yeah, I got 42.72. Okay, so now we're going to go to Marathon. Which, Marathon, I believe, is kind of a tricky course from what I remember. Although I will say, okay, well, I messed that up because I did that. As far as, like, all the cups in terms of getting, like, the gold medals, I want to say that Bounder is actually the easiest one to get a gold medal on, from what I remember. At least in terms of my history of this game. Because I know it was, like, the course that actually gave me, like, it was the course I first got a gold medal on when I was a kid. Okay, so I can't do that. Yeah, I'm not really catching up. I'm like a second behind. So hopefully I can kind of get some time back. I think it might have me on this one. I had a really, really bad start. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo this one. I did better the second 2 laps, but that first lap I just got too far behind. So I even did better than them on that final lap. Okay, well let's try again. I'll go ahead and leave this in though, because it really wasn't that long of a course. Do that, to go through here, do 1 jump. Oh wait, no. Okay, I don't want to do that. I want to do that when the course goes up like that. And we're going to do this. Can probably get 2 jumps in there. Definitely do what I normally do for that. And then trick at this point. Okay, so... yeah, that's what it wants me to do. Shoot. See, even when I am kind of keeping up with them, or getting ahead of them, there's still a few sections where we're kind of like about even, like right here. I should have it though. Okay, got him that time. Still very close. Sometimes it seems like the gold medal AI. Sometimes it seems like they're like not much higher than the silver AI. So you only have to optimize things a little bit more. It's usually the stunt tracks. Stunt tracks will generally be like the big challenges when it comes to getting the gold medals. But yeah, I feel like for this one, because the track is so short, you actually don't need to get too many points for these. I want to say like the point cap is like in the 200s, almost like the early 200s. And see, I kind of stumbled at the very beginning of that one too. I actually didn't do much better than my current best time on that. Okay, so now we're going to go to Plinky. Plinky's not very long from what I remember. That was kind of a weird little wipeout that I had there. Not bad. I think this is the end. Okay, we got it. And then last but not least, we have the jump over one. And this is the one that has the giant half pipe at the very beginning. See, even though they are a silver AI, they do kind of stumble at that sometimes, too. Like, I messed that up, and even I'm still ahead of them right now. And I'm actually 2 seconds ahead from the look of that. Yeah, I'm 2 seconds ahead. Now I'm 3 seconds ahead, and I stumbled again. I guess the AI just doesn't always know how to properly react to that. Apparently I don't either. See, now I'm like 5 seconds ahead. I'd like to get it once, though. Man, I'm not jumping in time. I'm like pressing the B button like a frame too late or something. But even when I'm doing that, I still seem to be gaining time. So clearly I'm doing something right. There. Oh, come on. Rage. I had it that time too. That was just the game being incredibly picky, I guess. Okay, well, here we go. There's the silver medal for Bounder. And with all the silver medals, we have unlocked Runner and Sprinter. So we have like an ostrich, and then we have the cheetah. Is that a cheetah? I always get confused on some of the more powerful feline animals. So yeah, we have Runner. Interesting names for some of these tracks. Okay, so first up we have Down plus Up. And we are going to be up against Bronson again, so shouldn't have to worry about the AI too much. Because quite literally it's, you know, the easy AI again. So yeah, here's the down part of Down and Up. Oh man, Well, it looks like they screwed up too. Oh, man. And there we go. Yep, I messed up one jump, but they did too, so that's what got them in the end. Next up we have High Road. Now, High Road's interesting because, you know, we just played that jump over course in the last tour. This is kind of another variation of that, where there's actually not one, but two half pipes, like one after the other. And then you go down here in this little bottom cliff section. Then you kind of make your way back up, and then you do it again. But only 3 laps, not the 5 laps that jump over was. Yeah, well, I got one of them at least. But yeah, it honestly is a pretty tricky section. But the AI is not flawless when it comes to that. That's the one thing to keep in mind. At least made some of the jumps, at least. See, when you get to this part right here, you kind of want to hold left when you're falling. That way, you know, you can get the straight move to the other side. See, I actually beat them by 6 seconds. They're not even going to finish the race, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no time. No time. No time at all. Okay, so here we have Spine. Spine is another course that I think has a pretty low point requirement. And if I had to compare this course to anything, it's kind of like a Shuffler's stunt track in terms of how it's laid out, where maybe kind of a combination of Shuffler, but also Crawler's stunt course, where it's just like one long arena in like 2 different directions, and then you have this loop up here, you go back down, you have the giant peak in the middle. Then you do the same thing over here. This one, like I said, does have a pretty low point requirement, though. For, like, when you consider that you can, you know, get a lot of stunts done. So, yeah, we got 198. Not too bad. So, next up, we have Boo! We're gonna get scared. Boo. I also love how it has the dragster background from the very first course in the game. Which we will actually be seeing again in the next video, because next video we will be going back to Crawler for getting the first gold medal, which is pretty exciting. Meanwhile, I'm kind of stumbling on this track. They might win just because I was kind of unsure what this course was like. Yeah, dang, they barely beat me. Man, that's the first time we've lost to Bronson, actually. I just didn't remember what this course was like. Sometimes it kind of takes a while to, you know, get a feel for the course. I mean, that's kind of how it is with all racing games when you think about it. So you can actually skip, like, quite a bit if you do that, too. Well, maybe not a bit. I'm only, like, half a second ahead. Go down here. Maybe go to this side. And I think it's going to end. There we go. So the next track we have is probably one of the more unique ones, if I'm being honest. Fire Escape. What's kind of cool about this one is just like it's, you know, it's only 3 laps, but you wouldn't expect it to be 3 laps because this is what this one kind of consists of. And when you see the yellow track, what you want to do is you actually kind of want to jump from there, because then you'll be able to jump over some of these boost panels. Of course, I messed it up. You won't be able to jump over a whole bunch of them or anything, but... And I just barely won that one. But yeah, there we go. That's Fire Escape, and that's it for the Runner tour. So not a lot of very long tracks, honestly. Pretty quick tour, all things considered. But some of the tracks in Sprinter can actually be kind of long, though, so this one may take a little longer, but not too much. So for Sprinter, first up we have Vertical. Guess we're going to be going vertical in this one. Man, interesting half-pipe section right there. Whoa. Don't know what happened there. Kind of just fell straight down from whatever the hell that was. See, I always remember this part of the track because it's like... You have like 2 different parts, but the part above you isn't exactly part of the track. It just kind of shows you like what's coming up. See, that was like a 1-minute drag race track too, so that one took a while. Next up we have Flash. This is a 5-lap track. You can do a few jumps here, 1 jump there, go up. Now, this track is actually kind of similar to... I think there's it's similar to a track on Hopper, actually. I think it's Croc. It's kind of the same idea. It's like kind of a straight circle, like an oval. Then you have like these giant jumps. You have to kind of, for this jump right here, you have to kind of do a trick to not just come like straight down again. So you have to do like a little more to get through that. Kind of similar to what you have to do for Wario Paint as well, where you have that giant peak that you have to kind of trick over to, you know, get that momentum going. It's interesting they didn't really do that too much in like some of the later stages until you get to here. I'm actually 2 seconds ahead of him right now. Oh shoot. No! I almost threw that away. I almost threw that race away. I'm glad I was able to recover. Yeah, you have to kind of do like a twist trick in order to get through that. So keep that in mind. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. We have Little Dipper. I'd say that this could also be considered one of the hardest stunt tracks in the game. It's kind of tricky because there's like 2 sections of it. You kind of need to be on the top if you want to, you know, get as many points. Head bounces. And I believe this just kind of goes on forever. $262. $262. Now we have fruit bats. Remember what this one's like. I feel like over time, like some of the drag races are kind of less recognizable than like the circuit tracks. But I guess that makes sense since the circuit tracks are shorter and like you also like, you know, do them multiple times and like a multitude of laps and everything. So it's easier to kind of remember a course like that over a course like this, where if you just like win it your first time, it's just like, wait, which one is this again? There's a couple that definitely stick out though. I do remember at the very end this long stretch of green track for some reason. That's like the one thing I remember about that one. Then we have 1, 2, 3 jump. 1, 2, 3 jump is basically just flash again, but I think it's a little longer. That's why it's only 2 laps as opposed to 3. I think like you have this jump, you have another jump, and then you have the jump where you have to kind of 3 jumps. Oh yeah, I guess it's 1, 2, 3 jump. And then you have this section where once again you kind of have to twist over. And then you go through this section. Kind of a long straightaway. And when you get to the very end, you get thrown back in the air, and there's the finish line. So that's 1, 2, 3 jump. I actually almost, like, didn't make it through there. It's interesting how there's, like, some jumps in some of these tracks that, like, if you miss it, you'll be at, like, a lower section of the track, and you have to kind of get back up. It's kind of neat how they're structured like that, if I'm being honest. So you can probably do about 3 jumps there. 1 or 2 there when you get done. And you go back around. Ring it around town, and there we go. We won, guys. We won. So there we go. Got our bronze medal for sprinter. So now we've done all the tracks in the game, seemingly. I mean, we have all the tours unlocked now. At this point, we're just working on, you know, getting all the medals. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thank you guys for watching. Next time, we're going to get the gold medal in Crawler and Shuffler. Maybe I'll break it up and, like, also do the silver medal for Runner in between. So yeah, hope you guys are ready. Going to start getting some gold medals now. So this has been SlimKirby. This has been Uniracers. And I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.